Good evening and welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Baseball. Tonight we are live from the Big Apple, just across the street from the U.S. Open Tennis Complex, Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's an NL East rivalry matchup as the division-leading Atlanta Braves pay a visit to the New York Mets. Welcome everyone to this broadcast. We thank you for joining us as the second half of the 2023 Major League Baseball season continues. The 2021 World Series champion Atlanta Braves are poised to re-enter the playoffs as they lead the division by a huge margin. They've been touring since August 4th, first stopping in Chicago to take on the Cubs, then the Pirates in Pittsburgh. The Mets, unlike the Braves, come into this game with a losing record. They're over 20 games behind their opponent for tonight, coming off of a series with the Chicago Cubs, which they won 2-1. The homestand for New York's National League representative continues with tonight's game, which we will bring to you right now as we go down to the field. And it'll be Max Scherzer on the mound for the Mets. 23 starts in 2022 with an 11-5 record. 108 hits conceded with 24 walks and 173 strikeouts. He'll go up against Ronald Acuna Jr. first. 15 home runs, 50 RBIs, and a .266 batting average. Going into this game, it is the odds are on the side of the Mets. Win expectancy 52% for the home team, 48% for the away team. And the first pitch is a ball. Away we go here at Citi Field on Thursday Night Baseball. Next pitch is also on the frame. 84 miles per hour. It's called a strike. 1-1 the count here for the leadoff, number 13. And the 1-1. High. 95 mile per hour fastball. The 2-1. Into left center field, right center field. Catch is made. And it'll be Matt Olson, the first baseman, coming up next. Austin Riley, the third baseman, batting third. The catcher, Sean Murphy, batting cleanup here tonight for Atlanta. Beautiful night here in New York, where we'll be here for this week, but we'll also be in New York next week. We're at Citi Field tonight. We'll be at Yankee Stadium in 7 days as the Boston Red Sox take on their greatest rivals, the New York Yankees. I should enunciate more. Matt Olson, 34 home runs, .240 batting average. There's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Perfect pitch right in the strike zone. 94 mile per hour fastball here from Scherzer. That's gone low. 83 miles per hour on that one. Swung on and missed, strike 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Olson stays alive. Once again, the 2-2. Whoa. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Austin Riley, third baseman, coming up next. 3-2.
Nope, that's foul.
Sent down the first base line. Alonso going after it. But it goes foul. The 3-2 once again. Swung on and missed for out number 2 and the first strikeout of the night for Max Scherzer. Austin Riley up next, a .273 batting average. First pitch inside, but it's called a strike. 38 home runs, 93 RBIs for Riley. And here comes the 0-1. Fouled away for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch from Scherzer. Foul. Once again, the 0-2. Low. Here's the 1-2. And that's also low. Scherzer with a good start to this at-bat, but now starting to slip a bit. Can he get another strike here to put Riley away? To Alonso it goes. Back to the pitcher who steps on the bag for out number 3. Scoreless here at Citi Field. The Mets coming up next in the bottom of the first. It'll be Spencer Strider on the mound for the Braves. 20 starts in 2022 with an 11-5 record, 45 walks, 202 strikeouts, 86 hits conceded with a 2.67 ERA. And the leadoff tonight for the Mets will be Brandon Nimmo. 16 home runs, 64 RBIs, and a .274 batting average. First pitch in the strike zone, 97 miles per hour. The four-seam fastball here from number 99, Spencer Strider. Here's the 0-1. Low. And good speed on these first two pitches, 98 miles per hour there. The 1-1. Inside. 2-1. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Low for ball 3. Starling Marte on deck. And Brandon Nimmo with a reasonable chance of being on first when he does come up to the plate. However, this will be fouled off into the stands to make the count 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Outside for ball 4. So a walk to start the night off for Spencer Strider and Starling Marte. Coming up next. Marte, sorry, that's why we have the PA announcer to correct me on my mistakes. 16 home runs, 63 RBIs for Marte. A .292 batting average for number 6. And a 1-0 count as well. Here's the pitch. Goes above the catcher's head for ball 2. The 2-0. Inside for strike 1. And the 2-1, just outside. Francisco Lindor, number 12, at the plate here for the Mets. And a 3-1 count for Starling Marte. It's certainly been a good start to the night here for the Mets. The 3-1, he connects. It'll go foul for a full count once again. And the 3-2 coming now. Inside. 2 consecutive walks for Spencer Strider. And if I were the manager of the Atlanta Braves, I'd start to question my decision about starting him. But maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe he can step up his game here, but even if that does happen, the Mets have 2 on. But it'll be 1 out as this is caught in left field. Thrown in the direction of third, and Austin Riley just in case. But the runners will stay. Pete Alonso coming up next, the first baseman batting cleanup. Known, of course, for the home run derby. He'll be followed by Jeff McNeil, Mark Canha, Daniel Vogelbach, Eduardo Escobar, and Omar Narvaez. But Alonso, as I said, the home run derby 2-time winner. 2019 and 2021, 2 years in a row. Remember, there was no All-Star game in 2020. 40 home runs here this season, 131 RBIs, a .271 batting average. 2 on, 1 out here for the Mets. The 0-1 just in the bottom corner there. And in the bullpen for the Braves, it's Dylan Lee with Nick Anderson. 1 lefty, 1 righty. The 0-2 pitch coming to Alonso. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of the night for Spencer Strider. Maybe he is stepping up his game after those 2 walks to begin the inning. And Jeff McNeil up next here for the Mets. First pitch inside, 99 miles per hour there for Strider. 9 home runs and 62 RBIs here for McNeil, a .326 batting average. And the 1-0, he connects. Driven into left field, left center field. Catch is made as we go to the top of the second. Scoreless between Atlanta and the Mets.
Leading off for the Braves,
Sean Murphy up next. 18 home runs, 66 RBIs, .250 batting average. He will lead off the inning for Atlanta as Max Scherzer stays on the mound. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
74 miles per hour, going low across the plate. And the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Not a good start to the inning for Scherzer. We are live from Citi Field, of course. Known for a couple of things. One of the largest video boards in the MLB. I think it's the largest, actually. And 2, the home run apple that emerges whenever the Mets hit a home run. And of course, we haven't seen it at all tonight, but perhaps in the bottom of the second it will make its appearance. 3-1 count here for Murphy. And the next pitch coming from Scherzer, fouled away to make it a full count. 3-2 here for number 12. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and he was reaching for that one. Scherzer with his second strikeout of the night. And we'll take a look at the replay on that one. Like I said, he was most definitely reaching there. We'll see it again. And he swung a bit too early as well, now that I see it in super slow motion. Easier to point out the details. Michael Harris II up next. .297 batting average, 19 home runs, and 64 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Ricky Holiday, your home plate umpire, here tonight on Thursday Night Baseball. And a 2-0 count to start things for Harris II. 1 out, none on. Here at the top of the second inning. Good sound. He sent it far back into left center. But the catch is still going to be made for out number 2. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. 8 home runs, 35 RBIs, a .247 batting average. Of course, the Atlanta Braves, the 2021 American League champions, hoping to get back to the World Series this year. And a couple of these names on the team you might recognize from that World Series 2 years ago. Here's the 1-0. That's in the strike zone, 94 miles per hour. 1-1 count. Atlanta in that World Series ultimately being defeated. Or no, it was 2022. My apologies. They did win that World Series the 2021 World Series champions as well. And I think I may have called them American League champions. They're the National League champions. The American League champions were the Houston Astros, of course. Oh, Albie's hit. That'll put him on first. I make a few errors like that, so please forgive me. But they were the National League champions in 2021 and the World Series champions. Houston getting the win in 2022, although in this universe it was Philadelphia. And I broke the fourth wall a bit there. 23 home runs, 56 RBIs, a .226 batting average for Marcell Ozuna. But Houston exercising their dominance over the American League. We'll be in Houston in a couple of weeks, I think. August 31, I believe. August 31st. We'll be at Minute Maid Park. And the Astros looking to get to the World Series once again. The date today is August 9th. We are well into the second half of the Major League Baseball season. But playoff contention obviously coming to mind. Popped up. Catch will be made to send us to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless between Atlanta and the New York Mets. And a new pitcher coming in here for Atlanta, Nick Anderson. 6'4", 205 pounds, 32 years old. Number 61, as you can see there. And Mark Canha leading things off for the Mets. 13 home runs, 61 RBIs, .266 batting average. So away we go. And on the first pitch he connects, sends it deep, but sends it foul. And strike one. Exit velocity 99 miles per hour on that hit. But unfortunately, it went to foul territory. He reaches on a very, very low pitch. That one scraped the dirt. And that'll make it strike two here. The 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball, but just barely. And a count of 1-2. Fouled away. To keep the count, 2 strikes. Once again, the 1-2 pitch. Into right field, catch is made by Ozzie Albies. And that'll be the first down here in the bottom of the second. Daniel Vogelbach up next, 18 home runs, 59 RBIs, and a .238 batting average. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing. But it's called a strike. The 0-1. Oh. Forced to step out of the batter's box there. You see the floodlights here, and you see also the banners. Of course, the Mets were in the 2015 World Series. That's their most recent appearance there. They lost to Kansas City in, I think it was 5 games. I could be wrong on that. All I know is that it was November 1st when the final game was played. And the 2-2 pitch coming here for Vogelbach. Gone away, foul. Once again, 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Eduardo Escobar up next for New York. First pitch will be an easy catch to take us to the top of the third. Still scoreless here at Citi Field. Eddie Rosario, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, .212 batting average. Max Scherzer still on the mound, as he has been all night. And it's Drew Smith with Tommy Hunter in the Mets bullpen right now. Both pitchers, of course, right-handed. And the 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. High over the catcher's head. And we go to the split screen view here to see the pitcher and the batter preparing for the next delivery. 2-1 count here for Rosario. That is strike 2. 91 mile per hour cutter. And the 2-2 pitch here from Scherzer fouled away to keep the count as it is. Inside, but he still swings. Rosario is gone. Third strikeout for Scherzer. And you could feel the anticipation in the stands before that strikeout. Perhaps it's due to the fact that I was silent as well before the pitch happened. Orlando Arcia, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, .244 batting average. But after he swung and missed, a great roar coming up from this home crowd. 2 balls, no strikes so far for Arcia. He'll foul this one away for strike number 1. A 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2. And Scherzer at the moment in a bit of a groove, one could say. He's already got 1 strikeout. He's looking for 1 more here. Gonna go right to Alonso, who steps on the bag for out number 2. And that'll bring us back to the leadoff, Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 outs, none on here in the top of the third. A fly out in the first inning for Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Connects here, sends it deep, and sends it all the way. Home run. Ronald Acuna Jr., 389 feet, 98.7 miles per hour. And it's suddenly gone very quiet here in Citi Field. Relatively quiet, I should say, as Acuna Jr. puts the Braves on the board. And this late in the game, remember we only play 3 innings, it seems as though it will be the winning run. Let's take a look at the replay here, presented by Google StatCast. 93 mile per hour pitch there from Scherzer. Acuna Jr. connects perfectly. 389 feet, 98.7 miles per hour. Again, the exit velocity. And now they're pulling the pitcher. Scherzer is gone after a great performance, just not that last bit. He's pitched almost the entire game, but his replacement will be Drew Smith. 44 games last season, a 3-3 record, 46 innings, 3.33 ERA, 53 strikeouts, and 15 walks. And I apologize if I rapid fire through those statistics a bit quickly, but you can read them for yourself as well. Matt Olson up next. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. 2 outs here in the top of the third. But Ronald Acuna Jr., as we just saw, putting Atlanta on the board. Olson connects here. It's gone to the catcher. And he's got it. That'll take us to the bottom of the third. Atlanta with the lead, 1-0. A.J. Minter, the closer here for the Braves. 75 games last season, 94 strikeouts, and 15 walks, a 5-4 record, 70 innings pitched. Number 33 for the Braves, Omar Narvaez, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. Narvaez, sorry. .206 batting average. And the Mets hoping for a miracle here under the lights at Citi Field. First pitch, swung on and missed by Narvaez. Connects here, but it goes foul. Minter with an interesting stance, an interesting windup. But he's definitely got quite a good arm, but this time it has betrayed him. And it's a beanball. That'll put Narvaez on first. Brandon Nimmo, 16 home runs, 64 RBIs. We go over the statistics again as the mascot hypes up the fans. I forget his name, but I knew that he existed. Some sort of baseball human hybrid. I don't even want to know. Nimmo connects on the first pitch. In the left field it goes, and it'll get down. Ozzie Albies at first, but the runner is safe. And now, this man was already the winning run. He's gone to first. And at the plate it would be a bit redundant. Starling Marte, a home run here, would put things away. 2 on, none out. An incredible position here for the Mets, but now this is going to be a double play. And just like that, with one single pitch, the odds have turned against the Mets. Ladies and gentlemen, such is the unpredictability of the sport known as baseball. And Atlanta, once again, favored to win. Lindor, however, sends it deep, but it's gone foul. This crowd at Citi Field robbed of what would have been a glorious moment. But that doesn't mean he can't do it again. The 0-1. Caught, and that's all. First baseman puts an end to this, rather anticlimactic. 1-0 Atlanta. Let's go to the postgame show. It is an incredible testament to the previously mentioned unpredictability of baseball that a game can end that quickly. Obviously, you just witnessed the sequence I'm about to describe and recap, but I'm going to go through it again to emphasize its greatness. In one pitch, the Mets went from 2 runners and no outs to 1 runner and 2 outs. On the next pitch, Lindor almost scored a walk-off home run, but he was not in favor with the foul line. 1 pitch later, Atlanta's first baseman caught the ball, ending the game and securing victory for the Braves. Those 3 pitches taking less than a minute for this game to end. Unbelievable. And we will publish it later as a short. Our first week in New York is complete. Next week, we'll bring you the greatest rivalry in all of baseball and one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports. The network travels to Yankee Stadium as the Boston Red Sox once again take on the New York Yankees. Until then, we thank you for watching tonight's game. We've got coverage of UFC 292 coming up on Wednesday, so we'll see you in 6 days. From Citi Field in New York, good night.